Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. We having a special one this evening. Thank y'all for tuning in. As you can see in the background, you're pretty sure you know these people. Let me slide that way. Let me go from I guess it'll be, of course, over this shoulder here. That's my pops. That's Reverend Mickens. That's my dad, Matthew Mickens. Next to him is Colton Mickens. Next to him is Justin Mickens in the middle. Then we got Jamie Mickens. Then we got Mitchell Lowry. Mitchell Lowry. Listen, guys, it's going to be an awesome show. We just want to do a little bit of just a little bit of updated information, just to get everybody. I'm pretty sure the word is already out. The Mickens have had several interviews. They have did awesome with advertising. They have awesome sponsorship. We've here at the Early Morning Praise on my TV show, we did the advertising as well as here on the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. So they have billboards. They have their main backbone and support system. Sky City Music is here. They are ready. Shane, Shane and Marisa, I wish I could come. I love to make hey, thank you. And I know that they would thank you. I'm going to quickly I tell you, let me do this right here. I'm a just listen, 26 years is a long time. 26 years is a long time. I was getting my hair cut and did. Y'all see, I'm ready. I might just in case. There's always a just in case. You always got to be ready, right? Just in case a microphone get, thrown somewhere in my proximity, might be backstage on the side and the microphone drop, and I just need to grab a microphone or something, just in case I'm in the proximity. I went and got done did. That's what I call it, done did. Because it's going to be a live recording for the 26th anniversary. They got some awesome groups that's going to be on there. And I'm going to, matter of fact, if I can, we're going to go ahead and let me do this right here. And we're going to continue to play. But this is some of what you guys will be Shanty. What's good? What's going on, Dr. Galloway? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Good to see you. Just give y'all just a little taste of what you're going to be experiencing tomorrow at the 26th anniversary. Just a little taste. Let me know if you can hear it. Cuz, what's going on, man? Stanley Roy last. Where you at? St. Louis? That's just a little bit right there. Y'all see in frame, that's of course the two brothers, my daddy, and just like a brother to me, Jamie. Y'all don't want to hear me talk. All right. Let me pause it. Let me get this off here. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. go ahead and keep it rolling.
Saw the demonstration. It's a grade A diaper.
No,
Your old
man,
competitor.
no. Where I'm at. Wait a minute. This is the wrong one. Y'all look. Oh no, I'm sorry. Here we go. My bad. My bad, y'all. That's my bad. Damn, what's going on, man?
Lord have mercy. Y'all put them hands together. Help us sing a little bit of this song.
Look at here. I have everything set up.
Time is winding up now.
And don't fight now.
Again, y'all. Keep on. Say one more time. Time is. Start again, boy. Time is. Are you ready to get your house in order? Y'all better get your house in order. You better get your house in order. You better get your house in order. You know why? 'Cause time is winding up. Start again, y'all. Time is every day. Time is every day of my life. Time is just a
Mothers, tell your daughters.
tell your daughter.
Fathers, tell your sons. Preachers,
Preacher,
tell your members.
tell your members.
Don't let them catch you with your work undone. You know why? Time.
Every day, y'all. Time is every day of my life. Time. Do you see the signs in the fig tree, y'all? I know time is whirling. Time is getting closer, closer, closer. Every day, y'all. Time is. You better get your house in order.
Hopkins, South Carolina, and all surrounding areas. The Mickens are bringing a night in Hopkins to the Lower Richland Theater on December 11th, 2022. The Mickens will be celebrating their 26th year anniversary and first live recording with special guests King George, Doc McKenzie and the Highlights, Tammy Edwards and the Edwards Sisters, 2022 Stellar Award winners The Brown Boy, and McFadden. Tickets are available at themickens26live.com. It's a movie.
All right. We're gonna back that on up there. Let's get it all the way back to my other little spot here. Yeah, y'all. I'm this y'all just gonna have to deal with me, okay? All right. Y'all just gonna have to deal. Listen, I'm gonna get ready to start calling some people here. I'm gonna see if I can get in touch with Pops. They was doing some getting things ready down at Lower Richland today. We're gonna try to get listen, Shayna, stop. Shayna, stop. I wonder, do I need to call? Maybe I need to call the house phone. That's what I need to call. Let me call the house phone because That might be better. Yeah. Let me call Pops. Then we're gonna get because Pops need to go ahead and get his rest. Pops need to go ahead and get his rest. Y'all, I'm getting ready to get my Pops on here.
Hello.
Hey, that what's going Hey, Pops, what's going on?
Hey, now.
Oh, yeah, I just called your cell phone. I figured I called the house phone. We live. We got people in here. We just played the video. Time is winding up, and the time is winding up because the time is now. Come time for tomorrow. 26 years.
26 years.
Yeah. Listen, everybody in the chat, y'all let me know if y'all can hear Reb. Just type in yes, you can hear it. 26 years. How does it feel?
Well, first let me say I give honor to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and it just feels good to be able to see 26 years of singing the gospel with all these young men. And that even includes you, because you was a part of this thing too for a while.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, God.
Thank God for that, and we just thank I'm doing it with my boys, my fellas, my boys. And like I say, you've been a part of this thing too, but we just thank God that number 26 years for a night in Hopkins, South Carolina. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, I was just thinking back, and you probably gonna start smiling. I know you said that I was a part of the of these 26 years, but I want to go back a little bit further.
All right.
I want to go back to High Point, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the time with I say to myself a lot of times, you deserve everything that you reaping now because you went through some trials and tribulation with the male choruses you had. I remember when it was just me and you on the guitar, me on the drums, and you was dealing with the male chorus, and no matter how bad they sound, listen, you put in work way before we got back to South Carolina, and you started it by the Highway Travelers Up, which was originally started by your mother. With your brother and sister. But I laughed at myself. I say to myself, you know what, Daddy deserves what he getting right now, because you put in some serious work. Well, just looking back from then to now. Dealing with those guys just from what you knew as a professional that you were then, because you can only do what you knew, to now that you got your sons, your nephew. I know you probably consider Mitchell just as well as one of the sons of the nephew as well. How do you look at that transition of, man, look where I came from? Because I know you never thought. I saw a couple of pictures of some of the setting up work getting done down at Laura Richland. I know you didn't been a part of or seen recordings, but now this is your baby right here. Tell me about that.
That's very funny, because the fella asked me that just before I left off the stage tonight. Asked me how did I feel, and I couldn't bring nothing out of my mouth to say nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, this is God doing and God alone. I ain't nothing that we did. I mean, we was just a vessel that He used, but God brought us from back then up into now. And this is something that I really want to live to see. That we do this. I had a dream of this years ago when we moved from Sumter, South Carolina to Columbia, South Carolina, of being a gospel singer, and I just didn't want to be a regular gospel. I just wanted to get out there and give all I can to God. Because when I was out there in the world for the devil, I gave Him all I had. Now it's vice versa. I give it all to God, and God blessed me way more than when I was out there serving the devil. So it's just a transition that I live to see it, and it's a miracle. Just can't holler, but really believe it.
Yeah,
this stuff is real.
Yeah, I'm at all. Funny thing is, I went to go get my hair cut today. John said, hey, he was talking about you today. I went to go get my hair cut, and I went and got dreadlocks redone. Went across the street to Bojangles, and I saw a rust-colored Ford truck pull in,
Yes, sir.
and I was like, "That's my brother." I could barely see it. I said, "That's my brother." And then it was a white van behind it, but I was like, "No, Daddy them got a Ford, so that ain't the van." And it was Mr. Gene. So when they hopped out, I jumped out the car. I said, "Hey, Justin," and Gene kind of looked like, "Whoa." Justin said, "Oh man, that's my brother, man. That's my big brother." I said, "Man, listen, I am so excited. I saw them earlier today. Listen, I'm excited, but most of all, of course, I'm happy for my brothers, Jamie, Mitchell, everybody involved. But I'm 100%, 1,000% totally happy because, like the song that you wrote for your daddy, Daddy, you sure work hard. Pretty much at the end, you pretty much said you're gonna get your reward. I believe that you are getting your reward. You getting your flowers. You getting to live your dream, not through, but with your guys.
Yes, I thank God for that. I mean, it's like I say, it's all God's doing, and I'm going to continue to work as long as I'm breathing. Because we got, we want to go a little bit more, a little bit more, and a little bit more. I mean, can't give up now. We're going to continue to go forth.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to say.
Listen. I know. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna hold you on here long because I know you excited. I know you can't wait. You probably gonna sleep light tonight because I know you just can't wait for it to get started. I was telling somebody at the barbershop, Josie, matter of fact, Josie Billy. She said, "Todd, you ready for tomorrow?" I said, "Well, Josie, to be honest with you, I'm ready for everything to be over." I said, because nobody is truly at ease until after everything is done.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Because I can only imagine all the preparation, all the practicing, all the traveling, all the pictures, all the interviews. And now the big dance is tomorrow. I know that's going to be the big thing, but I can only imagine where you can just sit back and just take a breath and say, whew, now we got this done. Now, maybe take a couple of days, a week off, because I know y'all ain't going to stop going just because the live recording. Y'all going to be probably back on the road that next week.
The next week on the 17th, somewhere down in Alabama.
Oh,
have mercy,
Jesus. Yeah. Well, listen, go ahead and get on off here. Go on and get your rest. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get in touch with some of these other guys. But everybody on here, we got a couple of people on here now. Michelle Tucker saying, happy birthday. Shayna Marie saying, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Timothy Wesley, of course, I know you probably saw him today or either sometime during the week. Chantel Galloway, Wilbert Gaines, your niece Tara. Tara said, hey, Patrice Mickens. I mean, just people. Mom on here. She in the house and she on here talking about hello. Hey, mom, how you doing? Corey McCray. Everybody just saying hey. Francis B. Way. Everybody just want to give you a happy anniversary, and they want you to know that they love you.
I just want to say I thank everybody, and I appreciate you, and I know you love me. And I'm going to keep on loving y'all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
All right, now listen, don't give me all the people that's coming, but tell me one group that's coming tomorrow. One group or one person.
Well, one group coming tomorrow, that would be none other than the Dr. McKenzie and the Gospel Highlight. He'll be there tomorrow. Well, Tammy Evans will be there. Let me give you another group.
Go ahead.
I just left them. The Bishop Darrell, his sons will be there.
Yes.
Every time we see the bishop, he always say, Rev, say, me and you say, we kind of like alike. You got your boys out there working and my sons out there working. But I just left them. They'll be there tomorrow singing. And then we got the Brown Boys. Now, I don't know exactly where they're from, but I know they're the Brown Boys. They won the Stella this year.
Yeah.
So, and Lord have mercy. got now. A lot of people going, kind of wild when they say King George, but I want to let them know that King Jesus is first, and then it's King George. Yeah,
that's
King
right.
Jesus, and then King George coming in the house. But
Yeah.
anyway, I just thank God for each and every one. Did you have none other than yours truly, the Mickens, Reverend Matthew Mickens Highway Trials, Justin Jamie Cole, and Mitch Laurie.
Yes.
We'll be there doing it all.
All right, Pops, listen, get on up out of here. Get your rest. I'll definitely be seeing you tomorrow. I'll probably call you again in the morning. Just maybe one more touch-up interview, but go ahead and get your rest. Love you. And the people here at Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast love you too.
All right. I appreciate it, son. Love you too.
All right, Daddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yo, that was Daddy. I had what the world, man. This thing, you know what? I might just leave it like this. This thing here keep on going out. Let me fix this one more time, guys. Y'all, my tech not technic. Let me see. I'm gonna do an invite. Try to get some more people. Let me see, guys. I'm not gonna stop. We just gonna keep this ball rolling. We gonna keep this ball rolling. All right. We're gonna keep this ball rolling. Let's see. I'm sending a link in to another individual. But God, listen, it's gonna be all right. Y'all hear what I say? It's gonna be all right. Reverend Mickens, my daddy. Thanks, Patricia something. Thank you. Man, listen. Doc McKenzie, the Brown Boys, Tammy Edwards, the McFaddens, King George, but most of all, the Mickens. You know what? Somebody to get Mitchell Lowry, tell Mitchell Lowry, I need him to call me. I want to talk to Mitch. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know how old Mitch is. Listen, Mitch been looking the same ever since we've been little boys. We met Mitch actually probably 26 years ago, maybe 26, 25 years ago. Yeah. What do you say? Tennessee, man, more than all right. It's gonna be hot, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I just sent the link out to one of the fellas. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and send another link out. I don't know who gonna come in first. Lynn Yancey saying happy anniversary. Thank you. Lynn, even though I ain't singing, I went and got tight now. I'm telling y'all, I went and got tight. Huh? I'm ready. I went and got tight just in case a microphone slip or something, and I got the blue moon. That's right. Yeah, I ain't lying to you. Yeah. Yeah. Because you never know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and send another invite, and whoever comes first, that's who we're gonna go with. Whoever comes first, that's who we're gonna go with. Because I know these guys got to they got stuff to do. So hopefully we can get them in and then let them get on to the rest of their day. Like I say, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send another one. I don't know if he might. Let's see. He might. We'll see. Yeah, he might. Let's go back here. All right, yeah. So guys, listen. It's gonna be fire. Like Tim say, it's gonna be fire. All right, it's gonna be fire. If these guys are, if you're listening in the background, anybody who I sent the link to, go ahead and hit the link and bring yourself on. Go ahead and hit the link, bring yourself on. I'm going to. I think maybe we ought to play another song. Now, I'm pretty sure, I know y'all want to hear, the more popular songs that you already heard, but this is a new recording. So I'm sure that you're going to hear some other things. Roosevelt says, congratulations to Reverend Mickens and Highway Travelers, 26 blessed years of the Lord's hands upon the group. Y'all, we got, I sent the link, and to bless the Lord, oh my soul, he's hit. Listen, I call him Justin, some call him Jet. Some call him Yelling Baby because he's the second from the youngest. But listen here, this is my brother Justin Mickens, guitar player, songwriter, producer, lead singer of Reverend Mickens and the New Highway Travelers. Bro, what's going on, man? Talk to the people. How you doing, bro?
What's going on? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Listen. Now, I know you got a recording tomorrow.
That's right.
I know you ready for the stage. But what you gonna do with them two boys?
I got 2 seat belts from Amazon. I had to order tied to the seats.
But listen, because I know just like Daddy enjoyed being up there with y'all, and I know you enjoy having your boys on the side, and I being their age, they probably don't understand that, hey, this ride right here, y'all can't do what we normally do.
That's right. That's right. I was just explaining to them today when they was at school. They came, Daddy, so we getting on stage tomorrow? Not tomorrow, buddy. Not tomorrow. Maybe at the end, but not tomorrow.
Yeah. Listen, man, tell us about your 26-year journey with the Highway Traveler. I was laughing with Daddy, and I was telling him, he was saying that, you was a part of this. And I said, yeah, but I want to go back farther with me. Do you remember when it was me and Daddy, and he had those Word of Reconciliation male chords? Listen, now you wasn't singing then, you wasn't playing the instrument, but do you remember the struggle, the days of what Daddy had to go? Listen, just for the people can understand, try to explain how, from what y'all got going now, for how Daddy has reaped the benefits.
Oh yeah, came a long way. Yeah, most definitely. He tried to get the best out of them guys he could, but I can remember. But me being a little boy, that male chorus was actually kind of like what really inspired me to to sing the quartet, especially watching Daddy. But those guys was really some of the first guys I heard.
Right.
Yep.
Matter of fact, speaking of which, maybe, because I'm glad you said that, because that's really when you started, I wouldn't say singing, but started mimicking how they used to sing. And you used to be point on with point blank, almost sounded you picking that Brother McKeever, Brother Banks,
J-Love, Ernie, all of them. Yep.
Yeah, man. Okay, now, do you remember? Because I remember when they said, I think I had them left. It was either playing at Unity or either I was in the military. But do you remember? Because I think Dapton told me when they remembered the first time that they knew you could sing. Do you remember the first time? I'm going to just throw this out there and see if you remember. Because you probably had them been singing maybe around, but they was at rehearsal and they was trying to find a leader for a song. And you kept saying, I can go ahead and
I remember that song called Joy. I've been trying to find that song too.
Yeah.
For at least about a year. Yeah, you're right. They ain't thought I can do it. Yeah, but I think the first song I led in church was that Joy. I get joy. I get joy.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
Then you had, to me, the best of both worlds, because not only were you singing, but you had somebody, you and Colton less than a year or right at a year and a couple months apart.
18 months.
18 months apart. You had somebody who you was almost, you might as well say, in the mud with from day one.
Day one. That's right.
So I don't think people really understand why it's such a good chemistry with you and him, because it's like if you won, he two.
That's right.
If he three, you four. I
Yep.
mean, it just y'all just made. How was that relationship and just building from? Because matter of fact, do you remember the first program y'all played on?
That's right. I remember that. Sparta, Georgia.
That's my.
Sparta, Georgia. Way down in the boondocks.
Yeah, listen.
No business down there.
listen. We didn't. We ain't gonna call no names, but
right.
we had a musician.
That's
right.
That's right. That's
the
right.
musician chose not to come.
Couple of them.
But listen, I remember Uncle Jesse showed you on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Show you. I don't know if it's a song in the morning or whatever, but on the spot, that was y'all first program.
That's right. That's right. On the spot. That's our first program. You know, he had them been doing a little stuff with us at the house, but you know, it was supposed to be in house until time.
Right.
But yeah, we had to do it before time, and it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Yeah.
Mitch and Lowry in the house. I got to get Mitch on here. I tell everybody, listen, tell these people if I'm lying or not. Mitch or Lowry ain't changed the way he looked. Well, listen, Mitch is, I don't know how old Mitch gonna lie and say he is. Mitch got to be 73 years old.
He ain't gained no weight.
He ain't did nothing.
Nope.
Yeah.
He been around about 26 years though, for real.
Yeah, you remember Mitch? Mitch, he used to sing that high tenor.
High tenor. Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, listen, man, let me fast forward. I know you got things to do. Your first song. What was the first song you wrote?
First song I wrote was Time Is Short.
Okay.
Well, actually, the first song that I really wrote was The Blame Is On Me. I really didn't know about writing then.
Right.
But that's really the first song that I really came up with. That's the If I Die, My Soul Will Always Blame It On Me.
Right. Which is sung by our cousin Roy.
Yeah,
Revelation.
Roy Revelation. Me and him put that song together. Like I said, we really didn't know anything about, you know, writing at the time, none of that. So but Time Is Short was the first one that really that was maybe writing about around the same time, but Time Is Short was really the first, I would say, crowd favorite for us.
Right.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that was a matter of fact, it was an interview that you was doing with Loretta maybe last year, maybe the year for that. And I said, you got a gift, I believe, in writing in what I call timeless music. Because some people write good songs, and after about a year or so, that song gets forgotten.
Yeah.
You got some songs that's going to be around, that people are going to be singing for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, and it's listen, and if I ain't ever told you personally, I'm so very proud and happy, and I thank God that like I say, you, Colton, Jamie, Mitch, y'all were able to, because I know at this level where y'all at, I know this is something that Pop's always dreamed about.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I know, because listen, I remember him taking me to go see the Clouds and Willie Neal, and I didn't quite understand it. You know, now I'm gonna say this, and you can confirm or deny. We had a white van, and there was a big program. There's a big program out at Benedict. Did you and the fellas? You ain't even had a license then. Did y'all skip school and take the van and go to Benedict and sing on that program?
We didn't take the van that time.
Okay.
But we did have somebody sign us out.
Okay.
Yeah, one of our cousins, female cousin. Matter of fact, it was a project for her.
Okay.
Yeah. She got us a saying. She passed. With 100. We got the butt cut, but she passed. Yeah.
Speaking of butt cutting discipline, I remember when, and this is the significance of what times have changed. I remember what Daddy was. I ain't even gonna say he was hard on us in practice, but I remember time he was like, no nonsense. He was like, you know, shut up. You gonna sing, blah blah blah. I remember you crying. I remember Colton crying. I ain't gonna lie. I used to turn I remember me crying. But now, because really, I think that your MD, which is musical director style, kind of comes from him.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't never really thought about it, but because, you know, at first from the outside looking in, if people don't understand practice, and paying attention to detail, I didn't understand it first. But you got a discipline with music. You got a sound that I don't think people understand. Speaking of sound, where do you think that you got your sound from?
Well, most definitely my sound will come from my family, the whole our church, our foundation, the Holy Light Church, my uncles, well, my uncle Mark, cousin Dirk, they had, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a holiness quartet style that's all we was around. So we grabbed hold of that for a while, really. And then, like I said, they're still a part of our sound, but eventually we, you know, kind of just updated their sound. Put like that. Yep. That's all it is an updated sound of what they was doing and how they was playing back in the day, because we didn't have much keyboard. So the guitar player was he was the go-to guy. He was the main guy. So
guitar player had to play everything.
Yeah, definitely my Uncle Mark, and then Uncle Jesse, he came and taught us the actual theory. You know, Uncle Mark could show you, but you know what I mean, he really couldn't explain it, but he could show you. Uncle Jesse came in and showed it and explained it, showed you the theory, showed you what chords matching and whatnot. So yeah, definitely that. And Daddy too, especially the riff.
Yeah,
watching him as a boy riff, and you know, his certain style of playing guitar, all that as well.
Yeah, I don't think people might have saw videos of Daddy playing guitar, you know, but I don't think that they understand that Daddy got a rip.
Yeah,
Daddy got a rip, and that sound that you saying it ain't too many places I can go that I can't hear Uncle Mark and Uncle Dirk playing, and I don't know that's them.
That's right.
And it's like that sound, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that even down here in Hopkins, it's just a certain sound that y'all boys got all the way from you, Colton, Jamie, Ray, Roy. It's just people be like, you from Hopkins? We're like, yeah. Hey man, it's just how y'all play. It's just a sound. How did y'all? Matter of fact, how in the world all this talent from Hopkins come from Laura Richard? Listen, I just want you to name some of the people that you know that's doing good right now that come from Laura Richmond.
Oh, it's a lot, man. We got actors, we got ball players, we got movie actors. Tiana Paris is an actor. Me and her sat side by side in class. You know, she's always been in the drama. She's right here from Laura Richmond. James Adams. I think he's an MD at Right Direction or one of those churches. The Jackson brothers, Chris and Joe Jackson.
Chris and Joe.
All of us come up together as kids playing, Daddy preaching at their church, and you know, playing with them in the gospel choir at school. George Holiday, King George, which everybody know him as King George. Man, it's a lot of talent around here in Hopkins. It's a lot. It really is a lot. So it's not just us and the, you know, Lats and crew, and you know, it's actually some talent. It's actually some talent.
And whether he claimed it or not, but Alan Pringle, because I went to school with him.
Alan Pringle, Scott, John Lakin.
John,
Sheila Lakin.
Sheila,
So Hopkins has been blessed with the talent.
Yeah. Speaking of King George, I remember King George helped. You remember that program? It was at Miller's Tech. That was the only time I played with him on the group. He helped the highway travelers out at Miller's Tech. One day, I think he was playing keyboard.
Yep, I remember that.
See, a lot of people, when they say Roy Lasson, they say King George, they say Justin Mickens, they say John Lincoln, they be throwing that cuz thing out there loosely. Hey, cuz.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
It's really
actually family.
Yeah, it's really like that.
Yeah.
It's really like that. Just like you were saying earlier about the sound, how it would sound. That's because all of us came up together, grinding together.
Right.
Going to the different spot together. It's always been us. So we kind of always fed off each other. That's why we can play together and just
vibe.
Yeah, just like that.
How did the collaboration or the thought of, because we know King George is, I mean he kicking.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? Even with y'all, even with King George, I don't think people y'all ain't just started. Y'all got 26 years of work. King George ain't just came out last week.
No.
They don't understand his grind. He been putting whose idea? Where did it come from to say, hey, let's get King George on his anniversary?
Well, me and Gene, kind of like Gene always thinking outside of the box.
Yeah. So
he's actually on the song on the new record that's coming out, which we'll be doing live tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we already had him on the already was getting him to be featured on the song. So it was like, man, why don't you ask your cousin, how you feel about doing the anniversary? And I talked to him and it was nothing. He was ready. Yeah. It was I was telling Gene, I said, man, that ain't gonna be no radio. You sure, man? I said, man, that's my family.
Yeah.
We came up together talking about doing stuff like this here. So yeah, he got on board and been on board ever since. And he just excited as we is.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, give us a rundown of what y'all got on the program. Who gonna be there tomorrow? I told Daddy just to name one person. He started out
him name the whole lineup.
He named everybody. You know how he is. So just go ahead and give us a rundown again.
We got Doc McKenzie, the highlights. Doc is a legend in the game. He's been doing it a long time. This be our second year working with Doc, and people enjoyed him last year. We decided to bring him back again. We got McFadden, Darren McFadden's sons. Yeah, McFadden from Brooklyn, New York. We have the Brown boys from Brooklyn, New York. The Stellar winners for this year. They're on board with the team.
Stellar Award winners. That's big.
That's right. We have King George. He'll be in the building, gracing the stage with us on a couple of songs. We have Sister Tammy Edwards and the Edwards sisters. And we also have special guest host. He actually wanted to be a part of this. He blessed us, man. Jonathan Slocum. Some people remember him from the Steve Harvey show. I think his name was Clyde in the Four Tops. The Hightower Brothers.
Okay.
He's actually gonna be the host tomorrow for us, a comedian. He's very good at what he do. This will be the first time in Hopkins. He's very excited, and of course us. And we got a great lineup ahead. We've been doing a lot of work this evening, making sure everything is intact. And I think the people will definitely be grateful for attending. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little different, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah. Speaking of Daddy just typed in, and also Tim. I know you wish he could be here. I know the relationship that y'all guys had with him, but he transitioned a while back. Speak about how, because I can just imagine Jake, just you and him when y'all used to do that little laugh and take them pictures where y'all used to do the Cortec leg picture. I mean, just talk about Jake real quick.
Yeah, Jake was man. Jake was a teddy bear to everybody. You know what I mean? He had his ways, which all of us do. But all of us knew each other, so everybody knew everybody's ways. So it was never nothing, nothing that couldn't be worked out. But Jake played a big part in our little clique. In fact, the clique ain't really been for us musically. The clique, he's still missing. You know what I mean? He was a big part of that puzzle. From me, Colton, Ray, all us. Cause like I say, we got together. We was pretty much together. I don't think people really realize it, but pretty much every day, or not every other day, always singing just off the dime, harmonizing. Jake was a chief musician at his craft. Chief musician. He was very passionate about what he did. Jake came in for a few years and played with us. Until he just, he's a church musician, so everybody know how the church musicians work. He just couldn't travel.
Right.
But he's always been there, man. We miss him. I miss him every day. I think about Big Jake because he definitely would have been here. In fact, we got a special tribute for him tomorrow also, man.
Oh,
we couldn't leave him out. Yeah.
Awesome.
We definitely couldn't leave him out. Yep. Rest in peace.
Yeah, something I remember about Jake when I had started playing with the group, and I was like, I was just playing my heart out. And I don't know, we was getting dressed, and he just slowly walked past me. You wasn't sweet. I said,
that was him. He gonna tell you that.
I was like, I mean, but see, I believe, like you said, out of all that talent y'all had, Jake was the one who kind of, maybe he had all the theory.
Yeah.
Before y'all even really knew how to put him. I mean, he was, like you said, he
did. Yep. Jake was the oldest one, so he was a little more advanced than everybody, for us. Just like you say, theories and putting chords together.
Yeah.
Me and him used to sit down and he'll play a chord and I find the notes on the guitar and I vice versa, because, that's just something we did, We would ride and listen to that quartet music, and we would ride and we'd go to the church, and Reverend Lassen would have to call down to the church. All right, y'all turn the lights off. Y'all been down there long enough. That's just what we did. Yep.
Yeah. Listen, Mr. Peoples, Mr. Sky City, how did that relationship come about? I saw y'all today at Bojangles. I don't know if I scared him when I jumped out the car and I said, Justin, because he kind of paused.
He did stop in his track. Yeah, man. Gene came aboard. We've been on board Gene now about 2 years. I worked with him before on a project with the Singing Stars, and he was very different, very passionate about what he do. Mm-hmm. So he reached out to us, like I said, about 2 years ago, see where we was at, see what we wanted to do. And I decided to take a chance on him. He had a different mindset. Mm-hmm. Pretty much he's in tune with the industry. So, we just,
that's big.
Yeah, we wanted to take a chance on him. And he's been everything he said he was going to be and do this far.
Yeah, so, I tell you, I'm just excited, man. Cause he wasn't he the MD for Darrell at one time?
Sure was. Yep.
And now he works with groups such as, if I'm not mistaken, the New Edition.
Bellevue DeVoe, K. Michelle. Yeah, he's pretty much out of there. He'll have a couple of guests in the house tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, he very in the industry. And one thing I like about him, he didn't come in trying to, change what we already was doing. He just like he told me, he said, I'm just gonna polish it up. And that's what he's been doing. Taking stuff to another level, getting us, kind of rebranding what we was doing. That's why we rebranded to the MICKENS. I know people still, well, why y'all had to change the name? We had to cut. No, we ain't getting sued and that like that.
Right.
It was just we ain't got tied up in no contract. We just want to rebrand ourselves after MICKENS. We own both names.
Right.
So, you know, you call us what you want to call us, but
right.
That's the only reason why we did that change, to try to rebrand it to, you know, for some different things, because it's hard.
Yeah.
Like I say, it does make sense trying to get indoors, and your name is pork chop in the gospel, you know, such and such, a fat back in the gospel. You know, it's kind of
now you know it's a group called Pork Chop out there now.
Yeah. Pork chop, my boy though. He my boy. Yeah. I wasn't talking about you, but you know, I was just using it. It's kind of it's, you know. So
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So that's what we did, and of course, I made sure it was okay with that, and you know what I mean, and but of course, we still the travelers. We'll always be the travelers, because that's what brought us to this point.
Yeah. Well, I remember something that you said a while. Another point that you brought out in Loretta's interview was that this ain't the first person that approached y'all about signing or being with y'all, but they wanted I don't want to say to push Pops to the side, but you know, he wasn't in their eyes, I guess, the main factor. But your whole thing was, hey, yo, my Pops ain't, you know, my Pops ain't included. We ain't even got to have this conversation.
And that's another reason why I jumped on the Gene bandwagon, because the first thing he was included, you know, he wasn't trying to change nothing. He wasn't, just like you said, he wanted, Pops is Pops is gonna do this. This what we're gonna do. Was, yeah, I had other people said we maybe need to revamp, you know, do this and do that, but it's been working.
Yeah,
and, yeah, it's been working. So
I must say, with him being as old as he is, 70, I think y'all keep him young. He be up there doing a little two-step. I be watching y'all videos sometimes. I be saying, oh, you can't keep up with him, fella. But that joker, he be two-stepping, and it's like I can just imagine the feeling of being up there with his family and jumping, and then I mean, think about it. He used to be the one when there wasn't no GPS navigation, when we had to go to Timbuktu,
that's what
300 miles away.
I was just saying that the other day. I said, Dad was doing this when there wasn't no GPS, and he had 3 children with us, because at one time it was just me, Colton, and Jamie.
Yeah.
So we did all the driving, all there and back, and singing, and so and you wasn't getting no money.
Right. Yeah,
that's just fact. That's another thing. Just like you say, it's his time, because he's been, it's his time to see his work. I remember was a time where, he had to handle everything. He had to handle everything. Quit paying. He had to handle everything. Everything was on him. So, it's good to see that he can see everything, that's taking place tonight. Especially today, he had a pretty proud look on his face today when stuff was going on. So, I think he'd definitely be satisfied.
Yeah, I'm and I'm gonna let you go, man, because I know you say you already told them boys that they can't get up there, but you gonna have to do a little more explaining.
I told them, man. I'm gonna see if I can sneak them up there on the last song or something. Yeah, but
matter of fact, real quick, talk about some of your sponsors. That's because in anything you do, we know your main backbone is Scott City, but in anything you do, you got to have some people that believe in y'all.
That's right.
That's gonna say, hey, let me help you with this right here. We want to support you, because I know y'all got some people from out of town probably bringing some buses.
That's right.
So just talk about that real quick, and I'm gonna let you go.
All right. First, I want to thank all our sponsors. We had Miss Boot Hughes, Boot Up Production. That's right. Big Tim Barbecue. We had Ferrari Entertainment, Avery Entertainment, a sponsor out of Atlanta, Making a Conversation. We had Sports Talk Barbershop, and my home church, the Good Shepherd Holiness Church, and the sponsors was because this was actually our first year, actually reaching out to the sponsors. And at first we was kind of, the sponsors jumped right in, and everybody who said what they was gonna do, they did it.
Wow.
So that really helped stuff get get done. I know everybody's saying our billboard.
Yeah,
that billboard was up because of a sponsor. So you know what I mean.
Wow.
Yeah, all the stuff that you see tomorrow and some of the stuff that's going on is because the sponsorship had our back. We had people buying tickets and giving them away. Sister Jasmine, Jazz Production, C Snell Production. There was a lot of people who was helping us and didn't have to, you know, because they had their own thing going on. But yeah, we're very excited. We thank you.
How you feel? Because being at Lower Richland, graduating from Lower Richland, knowing all the trouble you got in at Lower Richland, how does it feel to come home to Lower Richland to do this big show, to do this big production in your hometown at your home school? How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels good. I'm very excited about doing what we're doing there. I got a couple classmates coming out. They're excited. People been knowing us to sing for years around the community. When I think with us collaborating with George and kind of getting a different atmosphere in there, I feel great about it because it's something. It's for us, it's our anniversary, but it's also something for the community too.
Right.
That's why we decided to bring it back to Hopkins. You know, try to you know, because that's where it really started at. Yeah, for us.
Man, that's awesome, man. Justin, man, I appreciate you, man. My chat appreciate you. I'm gonna see if I can find some of these names real quick. Morgan Taylor Hunt, she on here. She can't wait. Elijah Warren Rice. You remember when Elijah Warren brought that group down to Good Shepherd and they like listen, we ain't let him come back since.
Yeah, I ain't seen him since he come down here and tear it up.
Elijah Warren came down to Hopkins and boy, they tear up the church down there. Boy, Elijah Warren good buddies of my cousin Tara. She in here. Devin Terrain, Trailer Gunn, Michelle Lala Crump, Helen Osborne, Moretta L. Abraham, Tim Wesley, Eric Bossman Graham, Dad in here, Richard Brown, Dick Brown in here. I think Dick, I believe they in Louisiana. Roosevelt McCray.
Dick Brown trying to cop that Hopkins sound. He can't. He can't get it.
He
got Brown every time.
yeah. Brian Black in here. Valerie V.S. Kaylin Turnipseed. She talking about, hey, uncle.
What's up, Kaylin?
Mitchell, like if Mitch still in here, I got to get Mitch on here. Mark
he probably
Davis.
Have to call in. He don't know how to work his phone. He probably have to call in.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
right,
he'll
probably have to call.
Hey, well, do this for me because I told Jamie did. I don't know if he did it. Text him my number and tell him to call me in 5 minutes, and I'm gonna just put him on the speaker.
All right.
Martha Banks. I'm gonna give a couple more, and then I'm gonna let you go. Patricia Sumter, Geraldine Pugh, John and Geraldine Pugh.
That's right. National Juniors.
Yeah, Francina B. Way, Chantil Wright Galloway, Mama Norma Jean. Corey McCray. Shayna Marie says she wish she could make it. She ain't gonna be able to make it. But listen, a lot of the people, they happy, they ready. Elijah Ron, hey, he laughing because he know he tore up our church down there. Elijah Ron can't come back to Hopkins. Mitch in here too. Mitch, listen, Justin about to send you my number. Listen, call me in 5 minutes, man. I want you to come on and we gonna talk. I'm gonna try to get Colton on here. I sent the link. I know I think he had to do something with his job and he was traveling, so he might not be able to do it. But listen, we gonna try to get with Jamie in the morning. Jamie got something going. I'm gonna try to hit Daddy again. But listen, bro, I love you. I'm proud of you. When I see y'all up there, I see me. So I feel like I just feel good knowing the billboards, all that. I can sit back and say, hey, yo, that's my brothers up there. That's my dad up there. And like I say, I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all. And go ahead and get off the phone and think of what you're gonna tell them boys. Because I know one of them at least. I know one of them. He probably still can't figure that thing out.
He still, I know which one you talking about. He still asking me. So you sure we ain't gonna be able to get us? No, you ain't gonna. Not tomorrow, man. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate you too, man. We love you too. Thank you for giving us this time. Mitch said he could. Okay, he said okay. Yep. All right. Yep. Thank you for this time, and we look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Make sure everybody on time. You know how your daddy is. He gonna start on time.
Yeah.
Yep. We looking forward to seeing everybody. We appreciate it.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Love you, bro.
All right, love you too.
All right. Y'all, that was Justin Mickens, songwriter, lead guitar player, lead singer of the Highway Travelers. That's my brother there, man. I tell you, that was we gonna try to get Mitch in. I don't know. I gotta check again and make sure. And I did a lot of talking, but it was, I want to try to get one more time. Just to see, because he was traveling, and I know he got to do something. Boy, Dave, look at here, guys. I done seen him. Soon as I hit send, all I'm gonna say is this right here. As soon as I hit send, this is what I see. Look at the baby, bro. Man, Colton, what's going on, man?
Ain't nothing much, man. Nothing much.
Listen, man, talk to the people. Tell them what you got going on. Tell it, because I got some questions. I don't know how much time you got, but I got some
I got a few minutes. Yeah, but y'all need to come out tomorrow. Lowerton High School, 5:00 p.m. The Mickens doing their first official live. That's the Mickens. It's gonna be a great time. Y'all please come out. We got some great groups. Doc McKenzie. We got the Brown Boys. We got McFadden. We got Tammy Edwards and Edwards sisters. I mean, it's gonna be great. We got us, the Mickens. We're gonna put on a good show for you. So we want y'all to come out. I mean, it's gonna be a great time. It's good to be back home in Hopkins. It's been a long time since we had an anniversary in Hopkins. We back in Hopkins at my school, at my alma mater originally. So we want y'all to come out, man, and help us out. We're extremely excited about it. We've been waiting. It's finally here. So we just looking forward to everybody coming out.
Right. Hold on, Miss Lowry. Hold on. I'm talking to baby brother, Mitch. Hold on.
Hold them out.
Listen. I know you got to go, bro. You already told me. Listen, what's one of your greatest memories about being a part of because you started out singing and then you transitioned to the bass. What was one of your greatest memories about being a part of the group?
Yes. Memories, man, there's so many great memories we had. It's kind of hard to say. Just being able to be on stage, I guess one of the greatest memories when the first time I ever had to play bass and sing at the same time. Once I first became the bass player for the group, that's kind of my favorite, most memorable moment as far as being in the group, just to get that first time. Because I always wanted to play for the group. So when I got the chance and it just came out of nowhere, just out of the spot. So I was just real happy about that. It's one of my greatest things with the group.
Well, let me ask you a question. Is it true that to date, out of all the members that's ever been on the group or on the group now, is it true that you are the only one that has never missed a program?
That is true. I'm the only one. That is true. I'm the only one. I'm always there, especially once we really started working like that. We was younger, we would take little vacations and go to our godparents and everything. But once we really started working like that and got on I got opportunities to travel with other professional groups. I never took them. I always stayed with I always wanted to make it be professional, but I wanted to be professional with my group that I started with. And God bless me that I feel like to do that. So, I'm real glad. I appreciate that.
You made the right choice. That's like you said. You could have done this and you could have done that, but and not that because others may have, but your calling was, hey, I want to listen. I'm gonna keep this solid right here. But that's an honor to never have missed. Because I remember a program, Bill Pickney program. I think I had just came back home, and you either broke a finger or one of your fingers was jacked up.
Yep.
And I was like with Daddy, Colton probably ain't gonna be able to play. I just play bass. Man, you came out there with that.
Yep, came with that splinter on the play.
Yeah,
Yep,
you came that splinter and you played. I was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Cody. Out here, I was like, listen, like I told Justin, man, I'm so proud of y'all, man. If I never told you person face to face, listen, thank y'all for getting my daddy all around the country. Thank y'all for allowing him to live his dream. It's been a long journey. I know you remember the High Point, North Carolina days.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Remember those days. But again, man, I don't want to hold you up, man. I know you got stuff.
Man.
But
man.
Any other thing that you want to say before you go? I know you got to go.
Just want to say I appreciate everybody, all the people throughout the years who are supporting us. We know our home gonna keep supporting us. So y'all just come out tomorrow, 5:00 p.m. You know, King George gonna be there. Big Cuz gonna be there. So y'all gonna have a good time. We got it set up nice and there for you. Please come out tomorrow and support us, please.
All right, listen. I might hit you up in the morning if you can hit it. Link in. If not, I understand. Hey man, I appreciate you. I love you, man. See you tomorrow.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Y'all, that was my baby brother there. He is. Look at Justin talking, man. But listen, y'all. I got another one on the line. Listen, I got another one. Listen, and Mitch, we gonna find out your true age tonight. You ain't gonna lie. We gonna find out how old or how young is Mitch Lowry. Mitch, man, what is going on, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing. Man, listen, Mitch. I don't think people understand that. You know, they might have just saw you in the past 3 to 4 years. Mitch, you've been around the Mickens.
Yeah, man, for a long time, man. Like I say, I used to come and try to help Justin. Yeah, I used to come and try to help Justin play a little guitar when they was back a couple years back, man. Them my brothers, man. You know, I think I'm a Mickens.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, didn't at one time you came and you was maybe either trying to get on and you was playing the guitar a little bit?
Yeah. I was trying to help him out, man. I would ask Justin, hey, bro, let me play some guitar here. Call me up there and let me play a little bit, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Listen, speak on this right here. We ain't even gonna worry about the age, because if you say you 22, you just gonna be 22. We ain't gonna tell your true age, but knowing that Justin and Colton, Jamie, younger than you.
Yeah.
But coming in knowing that some younger guys, you was gonna have to be per se under their tutelage,
right.
Or either say, hey, you know, because most of the time being older, I can say I kind of fell up under that. When you kind of older, you just kind of figure you know stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
How did you come to that? I mean, explain that coming to the group knowing I'm gonna be under. And not that it's a bad thing, but you know, somebody got to lead and somebody got to follow. How did that transition come about?
Well, Ty, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, I've been singing for a minute, and I bring it up sometime. I sung with a man named Joe Wilson.
Oh Lord, yes sir.
And the Sons of Thunder, man, he always taught us, man, like when you going in another man organization, I don't care, you know, how much you know, and you gotta do what they want you to do. You know, that's the way I was taught all the years I've been out here, man, and it stuck with me, man. And knowing that I know my brothers, Justin and Colton, them boys ain't gonna tell me wrong, man. So, like I say, man, it's nothing hard to do, man. You just, like I say, a baby can tell you something sometimes, but so we have to, us older cats have to bow down to some of the young cats to keep up with this time, man.
Hey, man, you dead on with that, man. And Mitch, listen, you literally have not changed through the years. I appreciate you and I applaud you for being in the midst of my family. And for another thing, I appreciate you that you give my father the utmost respect as a father. You know, I heard you many times say Pops. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I want anybody on here that's listening. I don't like for too many people to call my daddy or Pops. I kind of turn my head, you know, when I hear people say, "Hey, Pops, what's up?" I'm that one to be like, "Yo, man, who's saying that?" Because people don't be genuine.
Right.
You know, I learned, you know, sitting back and watching, you know, I was like, yo, that dude right there, he loved my dad.
Yeah, man, because right now, you know, a couple years ago, I lost my dad. You
Right.
know, boy, you know, I'm about to break down, boy. I hate to say it, but yeah, a couple years I had lost my dad. And, you know, Justin, the Mickens was one of their favorite group, man.
Right.
You know, and that's all my mama used to tell me. I want you to go try to sing with Jezebel, man. You need to go sing with Jezebel. And I just got my chance, man. And like you say, man, I just fell in there, man. There ain't no turning back, man.
Man, that's awesome. I remember, I think when you came in, or either by the time I had came back again, me and you had a couple of shows together, man. You know, I enjoyed. This one thing I knew you was gonna do. You was gonna look over there and you was gonna smile. You.
Yeah, if you don't know, I got a nickname. They call me Smiley, man.
Yeah.
Down home, man, but it's all right, man. It's good to be, you know, have that bright smile on your face, man. You know?
Yeah. Listen. One thing I'm gonna ask you, man. One thing I'm gonna ask you.
Yes, sir.
There was a program that I remember seeing, and Mitchell Lowry was set up on the corner of the stage.
Lord have mercy.
And Mitchell Lowry, all I know is Mitch went down keyboard. Mitch knocked my nephew. Mitch, what happened, man?
Hey, man, that stage drawed up on me, man. I thought that thing was bigger than that, boy. That thing got a little small for me, boy. And that thing, hey, that music got good to me, man. Old boy rocked right off the head, man. I'm telling you.
Man, listen, you know, I got my podcast and stuff, and I was like, man, I'm going to put this on the show. But I said, you know what? Now, Mitch, had it been anybody else, I would have did it. But I was like, no, because, you know, I mean, I know you would have taken it in love because everybody else hadn't already seen it. I said, man, I got to put this on my show. But I said, no, I ain't gonna do my bro like that. Plus, I looked at it like, yo, that's a representation of my dad group. I ain't gonna clown the group, but
right.
I know Justin and Colton and Jamie clowned you. I know they did.
Boy, let me tell you. The main one was my piano man, but Jamie. That cat couldn't stop, man. That cat, you know he gave it to me, man. Yes, he did.
Yeah, man. But listen, man, I ain't gonna hold you too long, man. I know y'all prepping for tomorrow. I know you're gonna be sharp as a tack tomorrow, man. I just, like I said, man, I appreciate you being a part of my Pops group, man. I appreciate you being with my brothers and my cousin. I appreciate whatever aspect you contributed to the group, man. I appreciate that. I just appreciate you being true to who you are, because you never changed. You always been the same. Like I said, that, and man, I say this and I want people to hear this. I don't take too kindly to too many people just throwing that phrase out their Pops. I'm that one that might come and question you. Hey, yo, man, hey, listen, don't be calling my daddy Pops. I mean, seriously, I'm just, but you know, if it's genuine, and I know that some people do it out of respect, you know, because you be out on the road and you just say, hey, Pops, out of respect. But some people, because everybody want to call you cuz, everybody want to call you fam, but you know, I know you genuinely. I put it like this here. I know if Pops in the pickle, I know you'll go down for him.
Yes, right.
You know.
And that's what I want to say while I'm on here too, bro. I want to give him thanks, man, for giving him, Justin, Colton, and Jamie, and yourself, because you was there when I came. I want to give them, you know, special thanks out for giving me my chance to be out here with them, man. Even though, you know, like I say, I seen them boys grow, man, and to be a part of this, man, that's something big to me, man, and I'm very happy about it. And I don't want to leave Mama out, man. You know,
yes.
I love her to death, man. I'm telling you, she's a sweet lady, man. I love her to death. And like I say, I feel like all of y'all, my family, man. I'm telling you, when I'm near y'all, I feel like I'm one of them, man. It's people think I'm their brother.
Right.
And then like last week I was their uncle. A couple weeks ago, the lady walked up, "Ain't you just his uncle?" I said, "Lord, you know, man, but yeah, man, it's all good though. It's for the good, man."
Yeah, man. Listen. Out of all the groups that's coming tomorrow, man, who you? I know you want to see all of them. Who you really looking forward to seeing tomorrow?
Well, man, actually, I ain't really never seen the Brown Boys. You know, we be with Doc and them guys a lot, man. But I want to check them out for first time, man. I seen them years and years ago, back like 20-something years ago. But I really like to check them out now. But I want to see all of them, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But Mitch, man, bro, appreciate you, man. I'm gonna let you go, man. Listen,
okay, bro, I love you.
I will see you tomorrow. Tell the missus I said, hey,
I sure will, bro.
Let's just, hey, I'm ready to see y'all do y'all thing, man. I love you, bro.
All right, bro. I love you, man. Take it easy. Have a blessed night, man.
All right, you too. Later.
Okay.
All right, guys. That was did y'all enjoy that, man? Listen, man. Yeah, hey, listen, I want to say this to people. Listen, y'all, listen, people know, people throw them phrases around loose, and I ain't with that. I must say, listen, if you round my folks and you calling my brothers bro or my cousin fam and my dad pops, I'm looking twice because I mean, that's just the way it is. I believe in being genuine. I like, you don't need everybody in your circle. And so when I hear people, even with my mom and stuff, man, they, hey mom, I'm looking like, yo, man, who is this? Where you come from? But I must say, Mitchell Lowry, man, he you might as well call him Mitchell Mickens. Yeah, man. Listen, it's gonna be awesome tomorrow, y'all. I think let's play a little bit of this and then we're gonna get out of here. It's a movie. Listen, y'all done heard from Reb. Y'all done heard from Justin. Y'all done heard from Colton. Y'all done heard from Mitchell. Tomorrow morning, we're going to hear from Jamie. And we may probably hear from Colton and Reb again in the morning. Y'all listen, man. Carolyn Farmer, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Y'all, listen, I'll be back in the morning. After my TV show goes off, I'll be right here, 7:15. But tomorrow we're going to be talking with a young lady, Dominique. She deals with insurance, life insurance, health insurance, whatever insurance. She's going to break some things down to us on the show. So y'all tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a real important show for us tomorrow. We're going to learn about insurance. Hey there, Carolyn Farmer. How you doing? That's our family down in Sumter. Been knowing them for many moons. Love you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Carolyn. So very much. And y'all, listen, for those who are here, keep me in your prayers. Tomorrow, I'll be bringing a word at the at New Light Bulow Baptist Church, 1330 1330 Congaree Road down in Hopkins, South Carolina. I will be speaking, bringing the word for tomorrow. It's an honor and a privilege anytime I get the chance to preach, and it ain't about me, but it's about spreading the good news of Jesus Christ. I need your prayers. And I thank you for your prayers in advance. But y'all, I'm about to get off here. It's just time. It's time. It's time to go. Dad, I love you. Everybody, listen, I'm excited. And like I said, I kind of got my, just in case a microphone or something, just in case Mitch get hoarse. In case Mitch get hoarse or something, you know, Mitch might be like, I got a feel. They might be saying, I'm like, oh, I got a feel. But listen, man, everybody, y'all get ready. Listen, come on down. Come on down. Time is winding up. Matter of fact, I think we ought to let me find that song. Let's go off on that song right there. Let's go off on that song right there. Time is winding up, and then we getting ready to get out of here. All right. Time is winding up. That is right here. That is right at about boom, 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 boom. Time is winding up, and we out of here, guys. That ain't it. I'm sorry. Here we go. Went into my TV show 6:30 in the morning.
It's
Hawkins, South Carolina, and all surrounding areas, the Mickens are bringing a night in Hawkins to the Lower Richland Theater on December 11th, 2022. The Mickens will be celebrating their 26th year anniversary and first live recording with special guests King George, Doc McKenzie and the Highlights, Tammy Edwards and the Edwards Sisters, 2022 Stellar Award winners The Brown Boy, and McFadden. Tickets are available at the Mickens26live.com. It's a movie.
All right. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and finish.
Let's go.
This is coming up in
Have
February.
you ever,
Good friend of the family.
ever looked back
Their production.
just to see how good he's been? Listen, so many times.
Hey y'all, I went out to buy.
All right. Well, guys, listen, that's the wrap. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. This is your guy, Todd Mickens. Thank you for tuning into the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. It's been a pleasure. Listen, man, I'm, these guys, man, family. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all see it right there? Boom, boom. Matter of fact, let me see real quick if I can do this. Let me see if I can find it. I tried. Let's see. Yeah, this some of the people, as y'all can see, Doc McKenzie, the Edward, Tammy Edwards, they're gonna be here. I couldn't cram everything in on the picture, but y'all, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Hey, I'm excited. I hope you listen. Anybody listen? I'm excited. Y'all would probably think I'm the one singing them off. But long as my dad up there, long as my brother's up there, I'm up there. I'm there. And I look forward to seeing family members and friends who I haven't seen in a minute. And it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. It really is going to be exciting. I'm excited. It's going to be, I would have, I wish I could have got brother Gene on here. That would have been awesome if I could have got brother Gene to come on. But like I said, man, I'm excited. And maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, because she probably still looking. And Daddy, you can type in the chat if she want to do it now. But I would love to speak with my mom about being the mother of. Because listen, the Highway Travelers, of course, her husband, her sons, and her nephew. But the Highway Travelers, she has had to be mom to several members that has come in. And as help from different times, she has had to be the main supporting factors. Like Justin said earlier, when there was nobody really working, it was daddy and mom's money. Going to buy a van, going to buy a trailer, going to get the hotels, going to do this, So maybe tomorrow she could just speak on the fact of how it was being a I don't want to say in the background, but being kind of because listen, as much as y'all think that the men make all the decisions, I've heard plenty of conversations when it came to the group, or we done got back home from a program or something, or my dad trying to make a decision, and my mama kind of had to give her she didn't tell him what to do, but she just kind of gave him some insight on what he should do. Pops is saying something that's very, very Carolyn says she loves you, mama. Pops is saying something so very key. Please come early. Matter of fact, that's the one thing I wanted to ask Justin or any of them. How many people can get in there? It just might reach capacity, because it's a heavy hitting program tomorrow, guys. You got fans of the Mickens, you got fans of Dr. McKenzie, you got fans of Tammy Edwards, you got fans of the Stellar Award winning Brown Brothers, the Brown Brothers, you got fans of the McFaddens, you got fans of King George, you got people who gonna be curious of what's going on in there tomorrow. 1,200 people. Bo, Timothy Weston, I think we're gonna hit capacity tomorrow. What you think, Tim? Tim, I see you've been putting up a couple videos and stuff, man. Mama said she'll talk tomorrow. Okay, all right. Yeah, you've been putting up a couple videos. Tim, do you think it's gonna be packed to capacity tomorrow? Do you think you're gonna be packed to capacity tomorrow, Tim? Tim, the fire marshal gonna have to shut, well, not shut the program down, but the fire marshal gonna have to tell people, listen, I'm sorry, you can't get in. No, matter of fact, we ain't even gonna say that. We ain't even gonna speak that. We're gonna speak that it's gonna be just right. It's gonna be just right. Yeah, I don't even want to put that in the atmosphere. Lord forgive me. We rebuke that. That ain't even it's gonna be standing room only. Yeah, it's gonna be over. Yeah, because I believe Boot Hughes got a bus coming. And like I said, just from the love from around here down in the Hopkins, Columbia area, with the love of the Mickens and the love of King George, man, it's gonna be right. Yeah. Tim said, just keep the door. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully everything could go according to plan. I know the weather may not be where everybody wants it to be tomorrow, but through it all, listen, God is going to move tomorrow. This is going to be a monumental event tomorrow. So y'all make sure you get there. And again, y'all have a word of before you go to sleep tonight and you talk to the Lord. Send up a prayer for me as I grace the pulpit, amen, to bring a word from the Lord. Yeah. Thank God for my church. And this is church that I play drums for. I thank God that they accept me for who, and I want to say that because a lot of people look at outer appearance and, they love me for me. They allow me to speak. They ask me to speak. They don't worry about my hairstyle. They don't worry about none of that. All they worry about is my soul. And I just want to thank the New Light Beulah Baptist Church for just being an open-minded church to allow a young man who doesn't look like the normal per se every Sunday preacher come across the pulpit. Yeah. So and I miss the good days of coming on down to something doing them revivals. Yeah, man. Yeah, there was some good times, man. I miss that now. I used to go down there. Oh man, talk about that. Now that's where I learned to get I used to go down there to the revival. That's what I learned how to dig down deep and preach. Lord have mercy, we have some church down there. Yes, Lord have mercy. But listen here, guys, I got to go. I got to finish preparing. My wife done cooked something for me, and I've been on this podcast now. We had an hour and 30 minutes, so that's good time. That's a good time. Guys, I love y'all again, man. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all tomorrow for the Mickens 26th recording anniversary at the Laura Richland High School Theater, where we will have featuring the Mickens, of course, also King George from right here at Hopkins, Dr. McKenzie and the highlights, Tammy Edwards and Edwards sisters, the Stellar Award-winning Brown Brothers are the Brown Boys. Please, I do apologize if I'm not saying it right. And then also the McFaddens. sons of Darrell McFadden. And like I said, y'all will get to finally meet Mr. Sky City himself. I think he and his brother. Well, I know they'll be here. So y'all be prepared. Come ready to enjoy yourself. Come ready to get your praise on. All right. So again, we're gonna get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Wow, I really don't want to go. But I gotta go, and I'll be going in less than 30. Bye.